Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Let's Play Romancing Saga Remastered. Well, Romancing Saga Minstrel Song Remastered.
Hey, you!
I'll be your host as always, Crazoro, and we're gonna get right into it. Last time we found out where to go for Monica, so we're gonna head there and get over to Rosalia. Board this boat named Bruel. Sorry, I clicked the same town again. Yeah, so we might have a little boss showcase in this. We got some short dungeons coming up. The big boss, the first difficult boss of this story, is coming up, not this episode, but probably episode 3.
Hey, you!
And you might even see me struggle a bit. So, that's always fun, right? Because the thing that's cool about Romancing Saga is you don't know how your characters are going to develop, what moves they're going to use, what armor or weapons you'll have access to at the time you fight these harder monsters. So you have no way of telling how you're going to fare, really. Because you could not have the right moveset for this boss, or not have your rows set up right. Like, formation is a big thing for like forming combos and avoiding attacks. And we'll get into that as we get like more characters that need to fill like different positions. Right now I've been kind of keeping everybody in the front because I want to deal the most offensive damage, but we're also taking a lot up there too.
Shut up!
And classes, you always want to look at the bottom and see their bonuses, because classes have different bonuses, like Rosalian Officer and Kajar Sentinel or something I always use because they teach really good skills. And also they have Rosalian Officer has a boost to defense when they're in the front row, and also they get a double boost to defense if you change their fighting style or mode into defense. Now there's 3 fighting styles in the game that kind of counter each other back and forth. It would be attack, defense, and trick. And they kind of work like rock, paper, scissors. But defense mode for a Rosalian Officer is real helpful for mitigating damage from the rest of the party and focusing it on them. You're sort of tank. Your Rosalian Officer is usually going to be someone with a lot of hit points and a lot of vitality points. Sometimes they're very deal damagey too.
Where am I? Your Highness!
Sorry, I talked through most of that cutscene. I'm gonna be quiet for this next part of exposition. Give you some background on little things.
Diana!
Oh, thank the stars. You've awoken. Now, you need more rest. I am Gato, a Valhallan, and the elder of this village.
A Valhallan? You mean this is Valhallan? Impossible!
Like it or not, son, you are in Valhalland.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he really has had a tough go of it.
It's just fate has been unkind to me. You see, I was heading to Rosalia through Yeovil.
Rosalia? I've heard of such a place. Long ago, many Valhallans moved ever northward, and their descendants now dwell far, far to the north. Some perhaps even in Rosalia. In fact, your hair is similar to ours, you see.
You mean I've got Valhallan ancestors?
Well, perhaps you do. After all, you were the only survivor, and maybe they watched over you, delivering you safely here.
By the way, how do I get to Rosalia from here?
Sorry, son. I've heard the name, but I have no idea which direction.
That's
we should
convenient.
go.
That's real convenient.
Hey.
Sif.
I'm glad to see you're looking better, kid.
Kid? Well, thank you for saving my life.
It seems that monsters have infested the caves again.
I'm on my way. The monsters are as good as gone.
Let me help you. It's the least I can do to repay you for saving me.
You may be just a boy, but you speak like a man. Good. Come.
So Sif is one of the main characters in the game, like someone you could start as. And as you'll see throughout the game, most of the characters have like a little intertwining story beat, like at in their early game. For Albert and Sif both, it's this situation. So we're gonna go ahead and clear out those caves, but first we're gonna pick up some party members. Now, most people think you could only pick up the Valhallan warrior here, and that's it.
If you're out to slay some
But no, there is a secret character that you can pick up at the pub, the Minstrel.
Do you want to dismiss
Now, I'm
someone
gonna
from
skip
your
his
group? I
story
can do the job if you prefer not to say
because
it
it's
yourself.
long-winded, and I've heard it so many
I know
times.
many.
It's basically about the big bad. You can read it in your notebook or listen through it yourself if you want. Or there's a bunch of scenes on YouTube with it. It's basically
Do you want
about
to dismiss someone from your-
Saurine, Death, and
Shall I
Shirok.
play?
They're three gods of evil. Saurine's the main one.
Do you want to
Shirok is locked away, and Death
Shall
is
I
left to
play?
watch over the underworld. Mirsa Surda,
Traveling with you
Saurine,
could
and
prove
Saurine's breaking
inspiring.
loose again.
Allow me to join you on your journey.
Yeah, so that's how you recruit the Minstrel. You just ask him to play a bunch of different songs till he joins up. Be aware, though, that when you enter the pub, he will leave the party. He's not to be looked at as like a permanent party member. I mean, you could really go for it if you want. Just like, recruit him every time you're about to leave out from a pub. If you need to go in a pub for any reason, like because some quests trigger that way and stuff. But I don't intend to keep him permanent. Too much difficulty, and he'll disappear at some point late in the game anyway. For reasons I can't explain right now. Story spoilers and all. But yeah, because the game intends you to have like 5 party members at most points. The third dungeon that's coming up with the first difficult boss of the game. Yeah, I just feel safer having 4 instead of the standard 3 that you think you're supposed to have. Alright. First cave boss. Illusion bugs and the magic bug. Take them down.
Oh, my heart races!
And so they strode into battle.
Yeah, characters can carry up to 4 different weapons and or items on this game, which is really cool actually. On most Saga games you can do that though, carry multiple weapons at once and cycle through them. It's kind of an awesome system they thought of. Like, I think turn-based RPG combat is probably at its peak in Romance and Saga. Whatever they did, it works really well. Alright, this handles him. Go take out the next jerk face. I'm not a master at juking, but I will show you, you will see certain strategies I use for some of the monsters, and hopefully you can pick up on it to make it a little easier for you to juke. You might be a way better juker than me. There's people I've seen who are crazy at it, but I am not incredible. I'm okay. I can juke a little bit. The beastmen run after you real close. If you stop at all, they'll catch you. The plants take off real fast in a straight line. If you zig at the end, usually they can't catch you. Zombies go underground. They're real slow, but they'll pop up. Magic bugs teleport. Flying insects circle. Aerial enemies go down in a dive. The wolf charge. If you move out the way at the end, you'll be able to avoid them. The slime just slurk along. That's all the enemy types reputation. Alright, this is the walking corpse of the Valhallan Peggy. The second cave, just one short boss fight. Oh, the heavy damage there. So did he though. Get that out of here. My dudes are glimmering out this match, bro. Yeah, that's like a cool thing. Like when you're going up against a hard boss, you'll see your characters like spaz out and go all hard, start learning new moves or deflecting attacks and stuff. And you'll be like, yeah, go. It's really because they're under pressure, so like it says, they unconsciously like do this stuff. Let's head to the last cave. And of course I went the wrong way. And when I get in front of this last cave, guys, I'm probably gonna end the episode right there, and I'll start the third episode in the cave and start with the difficult boss fight. Because I might even fail and have to try again. So
I've got to give my all, no matter the opponent!
alright guys, see you next time. Have a good day.